Welcome everyone to one of my biggest videos of the year, the 2025 At Home Beauty Awards. Every year I test countless products to find the absolute game changers, the ones that delivered visible results without any invasive office treatments. We're talking about the most effective skincare, the most dramatic devices, the best new brands, and of course, the best affordable picks. Let's get started. For those of you that are new here, my story is probably a lot like yours. I didn't get serious about skincare until I was about 47 years of age and didn't start using beauty devices until I was about 48. So I was definitely late to the game, but thanks to a consistent routine, SPF daily, and the incredible power of microcurrent paired with radio frequency, I feel like I have been able to turn back the hands of time, maybe by about 5 years. That's obviously going to be up to you, but that's how I feel. And I think that I've made great results. And if that is something that you're interested in, as we talk about here. So yeah, subscribe. I'd love to have you. So we're going to be talking about, my first category is going to be best dramatic skincare results. And that is definitely going to be Dr. Diamond Medicine Plasma Serum. I am telling you, and I know this, I sound like a broken record, but it is truly amazing. And it is the Instafacial Plasma, and they are bioengineered growth factors that are in this formulation. Okay. And I am not exaggerating when I tell you that in a couple of weeks, you are going to see results with this serum. I don't say that lightly. I would never state that, but if it wasn't the case, and every time I stop this and try other products, I definitely see a difference. So this is always in my routine. I've talked about this a lot, but the one thing that I really love is that not only are they bioengineered growth factors, because I personally am not really into the human growth factors from human cells. That's just me personally. Everyone has their own differences on that, but growth factors signal to your skin cells to produce more collagen and elastin. Okay, so it's going to improve firmness, it's going to improve elasticity, and it's also synergistically formulated to work very beautifully with other peptides, as well as it also has hyaluronic acid for intense plumping. I absolutely love it. It's gorgeous, and a lot of you love it too. All right, so we're going to talk about the most dramatic device results, and that actually is from the DermRays laser. And my husband did before and afters. I will post that video so that you can see it. We compared DermRays Revive with the Nira Pro, and we felt that the DermRays definitely did better at minimizing those fine lines and wrinkles. The Nira Pro did as well, but we definitely saw better results, I guess you could say, with the DermRays and just abs, and he continues to use it. So that was definitely the most dramatic results this year. Also, you guys told me like, hey, I can't purchase this device right now in the US, did some research, and it appears that you can no longer purchase this in the US. However, I still wanted to put this in this video because if you're not in the US, you may be able to purchase it. It appears that the FDA regulations indicate that it actually needs to be prescribed by a dermatologist before purchasing it. And yeah, so none of us knew that. And they have stopped it because of that. So hopefully this will change. Who knows? I will definitely keep you posted on that, but it looks like you need a prescription. Obviously, I find it very safe to use. My husband still uses it because we have it. So for those of you that already use it, I'm sure you're loving the results. And I hope it does. I hope they change it because, yeah, it works. Let's talk about one of my favorite purchases that I purchased rather than, being sent products. And that one is the Thank You Farmer Rice Toner. This is a Korean toner. It is absolutely gorgeous. I am a milk toner girl. I love the milky consistency of a toner. I don't like the water base. I like this. And because, well, first of all, you can just feel the hydration in the hand like this, way more than like any other that's more water-based, I guess you could say. Like I can just really feel that hydration, and I absolutely love it. And it's actually pretty decently priced. I will post the ingredients over here that I find to be really highlighted, like niacinamide, ceramides, really, really wonderful. Yeah, if you have this, let us know. All right, let's talk about best moisturizer this year. Now, you all know that I am an oil girl. I prefer actually an oil over a moisturizer. However, in the winter, especially if living in the desert, I do like to use both on occasion. I really listen to my skin. But the best moisturizer, hands down, has been the Dr. Medicine. This is their Hydro. And holy cow, it's very super luxurious. And that's another thing that I really love. It's deeply, deeply hydrating. I am telling you that. It's crazy. It's not, some other ones that people have sent me that are along this category are very thick, almost to the point where it's like, let me give you an example actually right here. This one is by Eighth Day Labs. They sent me a growth factor. It's a decent one, but this is like, it's a little too thick. It doesn't have the creaminess texture. It's almost like you got to take this and you really got to kind of melt it into the skin. If that makes any sense. Like maybe it has more oils, but it's nice. It's a nice one. For me personally, I like something a little bit more like whipped, if that makes sense. And it just gives that more luxurious feel. And it's very deeply hydrating and nourishing. And of course, it has those multiple forms of hyaluronic acid, as well as it has ceramides. It also has peptides. It's beautiful. This one is just beautiful. And let's just take a moment for the packaging. So let's talk about best oil. This is by Drunk Elephant. This is their A Glowy Marin Retinol Oil. Okay, probably can't see it. I'll show another picture over here, but I love this because it does 2 jobs. It is perfect to get the nourishing oil base, plus it has a great form of a retinol in here. So if you're that person that wants to be very like minimal, then I suggest wash the face, go with this, add a copper peptide. You are pretty much golden. There's nothing else that you really need in the evening if you are a minimalist, which I am not, but all right, let's go ahead and talk about the most innovative device. Honestly, this year I did not test a lot of beauty devices. A little bummed out about that. But I think that maybe this year was kind of like the year to create, and hopefully next year we're going to see a lot of big players. I'm going to tell you certain things that I've already got that is coming up. But one of the most innovative, anything that's hands-free, I'm all about. And that's what this is. This is the JOVS EMS mask. I think this is really cool. Okay, it is an electric muscle stimulant, and it's very simple. Like, look at this. It's just, it's simple. And it has these probes right here that has an electric muscle stimulation, EMS, that is going to help this area of the face. It's like that muscle workout for the face, okay? It's great. And I love that because that's where you want EMS. You don't want EMS all over the face. You literally want it right on those cheek muscles, the largest muscles on the face, which is here, to help keep them nice and plump. Okay, really nice. I love it. Let's go ahead and talk about some ingredients, new ingredients that has been popping up that I want to talk about. The first one is Ectoin. So Ectoin is actually an extramolite. It's actually a natural molecule found in organisms that live in harsh environments. So in skincare, it acts as a protective shield, massively improving hydration by binding water to form a protective shell. It strengthens your skin barrier. It calms irritation, and it protects against environmental stressors like pollution and blue light, which of course we love. And you're going to be seeing Ectoin in a lot more products for sure. One of my favorite ones is right here, the Allies of Skin Copper Tripeptide and Ectoin Advanced Serum. Absolutely gorgeous. And then I just got something from Susan Kaufman, her Ectoin Repair. So you're going to be seeing this more and more. I think it's absolutely brilliant. I am loving it thus far. Love to know your opinion on Ectoin. And I wanted to also share in here a special mention on DNA repair enzymes. We know that DNA repair enzymes are not, they're not new. However, this year, I feel like we've gained a lot more traction. And it probably has a lot to do with Penn Smith, because she's been doing just, a lot of interviews. She's really been promoting DNA repair enzymes for very good reason, because they work. And there's a lot of evidence with them. So I have gotten on board and I use Photozyme as of right now. That could definitely be changing here. But they are pretty pricey, usually around $100, if not more. However, Photozyme is always having sales, you guys. And I've got 20% off discount, but this is their DNA Youth Recovery use this with also red light therapy, and it's going to make it more effective. So this is gorgeous. And let's talk a little bit about DNA repair enzymes. Okay. So they are actually proteins that are typically applied to help your body's natural repair mechanisms actively correct DNA damage caused by UV exposure after it happens. So if you are that person that has a lot of sun damage, or you just weren't the person that used SPF, like we should, that was definitely me. I say get on the bandwagon. And it is also supposed to help to hopefully repair that DNA so that you do not get skin cancers on the face. So, and I've got their body as well. So, yeah. So I definitely wanted to talk about that because that is new for me, and we are seeing a lot of traction. I do believe in it. I think it's great. Also, Platinum Skincare is coming out with a new one. She just came out with a new one, and I think it's like $65. Pair that with red light therapy, your DNA repair serum with red light therapy, and you are going to see that it's going to be actually more effective. So wanted to share that. Now, I have not shared this with you. This is the best unexpected product, is the Dr. Jodyynn MD Plasma Glow Gua Sha device. And I'm going to tell you why this is really unexpected. First of all, I was just like, okay, it's just a gua sha tool. Not sure what's so special about this because I have a lot of gua sha tools. I love gua sha. Love the stones. Got a lot of different ones. But I really I thought this one was really cool and innovative. So you can turn it on. It has a form of red light therapy. It has two forms, red and near infrared, which we obviously love. You can turn this off if you don't want it. You can also turn the vibration off because it does have vibration. But I love the smooth side of this for, moving lymph. And you also get that red light therapy. And it's also on here as well, where this area is very smooth. So you can move that lymph. It's designed very nicely to fit in this area right here to move that lymph. Also, I love these grooves right here, because that's going to get up on underneath that cheek area to be able to get these lift. Okay. Another reason why I love that. But I just love using this. I love it. It's very therapeutic. Love using it with an oil. Love to know if you guys have used this at all. Love to know. Anyway, budget picks. Let's talk about budget picks. My newest budget friendly brand is definitely going to be Prequel. And I say it's new for me. When I say new, like it's not a new brand. I think that she's come out with this for a couple of years, but when we're talking about new, this is like new to me and new that I've been trying. Prequel is, I say her because I think her name is Samantha. She is the dermatologist that founded Prequel. It's really great in that it has quality ingredients at an incredibly affordable price. And I'm impressed with the entire line so far. Features power-packed ingredients like ceramides in their 10% lotion. It's urea is at 10%. This is beautiful. The hydration quencher. What is it called here? And it has Ectoin plumping hydration serum. It's really beautiful, especially in the wintertime. I've been using this daily. I'm absolutely loving it. One of you had told me about this. Holy flipping cow. This is the Good Molecules. As you can see, I have used this entire year. It is their Herba May Wake Up Eye Gel. I use this during the day. You can see how much I have left. I absolutely love this. This is $6, and a little of this goes a long way. It actually the texture reminds me of Vaseline, but a little bit more smoother because it really melts nicely, and it's not, and it really fits nicely underneath those eyes. It's got the caffeine. It's got everything you need. It packs a punch to help depuff, reduce dark circles. It has 3 forms of hyaluronic acid for that plumping. I use this on top of this, which is my NIOD fractionated eye serum, which is just a must. You guys know that. And that's kind of how I use that. Use this during the day. Absolutely beautiful. All right. Most affordable device is the Aerostorm 4-in-1 Gavitation machine. And that is a 30K S-shaped machine. This is a multifunctional device. The price point of this is like you can get it under $400 if you're doing a sale and adding my code, okay? It is really great. I really love it. It's radio frequency, it's EMS. It also, you can do radio frequency for the body. You can change the intensities. There's a lot of ways to use this device. You can use the body gavitation to help melt the fat on parts of the body, not the face, but parts of the body. So that has been amazing. I absolutely love it. It is, it's a great device. It's big and bulky though. That's the biggest downfall. But if you are looking for something and you don't mind that, and you're looking for something affordable that is going to be a multitasker, you might want to look into that. Let's talk about lips, because it has been for me a big lip, like, I'm sorry, City Beauty, but I might have to give up my lip gloss because I have found something that is insanely gorgeous. And that is the Dr. Rajani Retinol Lip Enhancer. This is my favorite. It has retinol. It's encapsulated retinol to stimulate collagen production and reduce fine lines around the lips as well. So I would say put it around the lips. Don't forget that part, especially at night. It also has peptides in it as well, which we love. And it states to use this 3 times a day. I do not, and I would be very wary of that because it is retinol. And I noticed that when I was starting to do that at first, my lips are not used to retinol on the lips. And so my lips were getting pretty dried out. When you apply this at first though, it is super juicy. And I mean that. Go in slow, maybe just use it in the evenings and then add in during the day and so forth. But you're definitely gonna wanna use an SPF. If you use it, well, you should be using an SPF anyway. And I found the perfect one. This is my holy grail SPF, you guys. I have finally found the one. Oh my God. I love it. It's by Supergoop. Who would have thought? Because Supergoop, in my mind, does SPF brilliantly. Besides Korea, right? I mean, Korea does SPF brilliantly as well, but Supergoop is right up there. So their lip super glow gloss SPF of 40, and I have it at work. And so I already am knowing that I need to purchase several of them. So I have one in my bag at work here because it's gorgeous. It is peppermint. The one that I've been using and testing is in peppermint pink. I think they have a couple of other colors, but I love it. So I'm going to show you off to the side here of me wearing it. It also has peptides. It has shea butter with the SPF 40. And I am telling you, it is super hydrated. This is what I am keeping with me all the time when I'm walking around out and about. So one of the ones, and I do want to share, if you stayed this long, thank you so much. But I do want to say that the OneSkin SPF for the lips, didn't really care for that. That was a really big disappointment. I was really hoping, but for me, it gave a white cast for the lips. And I was like, So that one just didn't work out for me. But their evening lip mask, the OneSkin lip mask, is really, really gorgeous. That one I am so far really enjoying. But I want to talk about another SPF, and this has been for the face. This is the Supergoop. Again, their every single face water lotion. This is an SPF of 50. Been really kind of liking just the lotions with no tint lately because they're just super hydrating. This is insanely hydrating. It's just like, which I love. So it's really, really, really hydrating. Look at that. I mean, there's no like crazy trying to get rid of the white cast. I mean, look at what I did. I mean, no white cast at all. And so you can see that it just really melts into the face and it's really gorgeous. One of, that has been my favorite. Bonus. I'm going to give you a couple of hair things that I've been loving. This is the Chris McMillan. This is the Glossy Smooth Blow Dry Spray. Holy cow. This is something. I have very thick, wavy, frizzy hair. This helps to smooth it out. And also it does not make my hair any heavier, which is key for me because I need minimal product because my hair is so thick. And even states in here that you don't need to worry about adding too much. I'm like, oh, thank God, because it's always been a thing with me. If I add a little bit too much, it's a mess. So love this so far. Also, another hair thing that I've been loving, I'd love to hear from you on this, but it is these shark hair, these like styling, the curler, this is the curling wand. I love this. This is for the left, the right side. So yes, you do need to switch them out, but this is gorgeous for my thick wavy hair because I get curls and it will literally last days. So this, yeah, massive holy grail. Love that. Let's talk about what's on the horizon for next year because I got a lot of stuff coming for next year that I'm already super excited about. And that is the May Sama hand device, the red light therapy for the hands to keep those aging hands, hopefully more youthful, turn back the hands of time on this area. That is a problem that you may have. Also, the Dr. Rajani, I've got other devices from him, the eye device, the oral care device, the LED mask. And I also have Mimi Silk. This is a laser. This is called the Iris. It's very different from DermRays. I can't wait to share that one with you. The other device that I've been trying is Tria Laser, and I'm actually doing a collaboration with Cindy over at Beyond 50 Skin. So I can't wait for that. And also by Project E Beauty, this is the Riva device. This is ultrasound paired with radio frequency. Super excited about this. And even possibly an AI powered device. I think that that's where we're going, you guys. I think that next year is going to be, anyway, I hope so, that it's going to be all about like AI powered devices where we can really track our skin, where we can take pictures and we can see the progression over the months, over the years. I am really excited about that. Also the FAQ LED mask. My husband is trying that one. So there's a lot going on for next year already, and I'm super excited about 2026. So let me know if there's any devices that you'd like me to try that maybe I just haven't heard of that are new. I would love to know. Don't forget to subscribe because on my birthday, December 30th, I will be 54, and I always do a huge giveaway, and I'm doing a giveaway. So you're definitely not going to want to miss that. So I hope that you like this video. Give it a like, make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell so you do not miss my upcoming videos. Until next time.